once an investor has decided to purchase land or property based on what's fit for him or her, also help our viewers, take our viewers through what comes next in this process. What is the paperwork, the stamp duty cost, some important documents to have handy? Give our viewers some tips to have on hand while making an investment like this.
You have to ask for the local property tax or anything that has to be pending on that property. You should ask for the receipts. You should also ask for the receipts of utilities like electricity bill or water bill and so on and so forth. And also when the transaction is happening, there are two kinds of transaction costs. One, that you're paying to the authorities, which is to the local municipalities, etc., which will happen through stamp duties and so on. On the other side, you have to also pay some transaction cost within the society or condominium. That would be decided by the bylaws of those societies or condominiums. You need to read that very carefully. It's extremely important for you to register the document. The moment you do the transaction, ideally, immediately you should go for registration, because the longer you delay, the longer of the chances are of some problem creeping up in your title documents. Now, one more thing that you need to keep in mind is in many states, there is a discount for female buyers. So if a lady is buying a house, typically there is some concession on the stamp duty that you may also want to make use of. So a lot of those nuances that you should be aware of. So when you are looking at getting it tenanted or hiring someone, letting someone hire that property, take it on leave-in license, you need to also be aware of the different kinds of transactions you can do. Leave-in license is the safest bet because it gives least of the right to the occupier on your property. Taking it on lease or long lease, etc., are very risky, both from the stamp duty perspective, the transaction cost perspective, as well as the rights perspective. So it is the best if you give only on leave-in license on a defined period, typically 11, 22 or 33. Typically 33 months is what is assumed to be safe bet if you're giving it on leave-in license. Even when you have given it on leave-in license, you have to be very cautious that before the period is over, either you get the property vacated, or if at all you want to extend with a contract, do that before this existing contract is over.
All right, well, let's finally address the hot topic, and the topic that's perhaps got all real estate investors very interested and hooked onto. And what I'm talking about is REITs, because that is what the rate is about in the market right now. Help us understand what a REIT is, how it works, what is the process of investing in one, and is it recommended for a first-time investor who is unsure of where to park his money in the real estate space? Would you recommend parking money in a REIT?
REIT, the real estate investment trusts, have come up as a new opportunity for investing in real estate. REIT is an opportunity where a trust comes in, run by professionals who get these income generating assets on their portfolio and give you these assets as a trade, stock in trade. So you have all these REITs are then listed on the stock exchange. So you can buy the shares in these REITs like the way you can buy share in any other commodity or any other organization or a company which is listed on the stock exchanges. Similarly, REITs are also listed. So you can buy shares of those REITs, and those REITs give you dividends. And these dividends are directly out of the money that they collect out of rentals. Now, the returns on the REIT may be lesser than what you would find otherwise if you are buying a shop or an office and renting it yourself. The returns will be better compared to REIT, because obviously, please understand, REITs are run by professionals. So there will be a fee that they will also charge to take this whole proposition for you. So REITs are very, very liquid. So here, the problem of liquidity is also off your shoulder. So this is REIT as such is a better proposition to invest. However, currently there are barely a couple of REITs in the market. 4 or 5 or odd of these REITs are there.